Hello everyone, pianist Michael Beebe here. I've had a lesson with a student and I wanted to share the information with anyone else who might care to understand how jazz harmony on the dominant seventh chord is really a matter of avoiding what doesn't work, because everything that doesn't work does work. This may seem at first overly simplistic, but if we take C7, which I'm about to sit and do, and place triads built in thirds or triads built in fourths over that C7 chord, you'll see that every single triad of a major and minor variety, and every single quartal triad, that is 3/4, all stacked on top of each other, that avoid a half step with the major third and a half step with the dominant seventh, which is on our C7 chord, anything that contains an F or a B, with those two notes, of course, defining G7, which is the exact opposite of C7. So we're going to sit and try all the possible major and minor triads and quartal triads and see how the colors organize themselves. Here we go. If you have a 10th, you can get that or that. But since we're using C7 to stay in the middle of the keyboard, let's use this, the root, third, and seventh. All right, so let's begin. There's the chromatic scale, and obviously we can play a major triad or a minor triad on every note of the chromatic scale. We can also play a quartal triad on every note as well. So the ones that don't have an F and don't have a B are going to have some combination of altered tones. Let's find them. Well, naturally the one on the root is about as vanilla as it gets, but the fun starts immediately thereafter. Oops, D flat major, not going to work because it has an F in it. Here's D7, the next one up. Sort of a classic textbook example. 1, 3, skipping 5, 7, natural 9, raised 11, 13. So there's a nice set of colors. Possible resolutions. Okay. Next triad is E flat. You've got a double seventh, but we're going to live with that. There's a raised ninth. You know that your notes are kind of covered. The next triad is E major. Well, E major has an E in it, but it's also got a B, so that's not going to fly. F major is not going to work because it has an F in it. So the next one up is F sharp or G flat. Here is the flatted ninth. And you can say the flatted fifth if you like to make everything flat. And there's something case to be made for that. And so you'd spell that chord G flat. Okay. Next triad above G flat or F sharp is G major. Well, that's got a B in it, so that's not going to happen. But A flat is the next one. So if this one had a flatted ninth and a flatted fifth, let's say that this one has a raised ninth and a raised fifth. How about that for a... Okay, so here's A flat over C7, raised ninth, raised fifth. Next triad is A major. Well, you wouldn't think that would fly, and yet it's going to give you a very nice color. A 13th. Okay. B flat major will not work. It has an F, which is countermanded, and B won't work because it has a B against B flat. So to review, we had C, plain Jane. Not that Jane isn't fine playing, but, and then D major, E flat major, G flat major, A flat major, and A major over C7. Okay, let's try the minor triads and see what we get. Well, C minor's kind of fun because now we're going to raise that. Let's try C sharp minor. Oh, that's cool. We have a double third, so I feel like you can leave that out. But now we have the flatted ninth and flat 13. Flatted ninth and flat 13 of C sharp minor. D flat minor exists, I guess, in the key of C flat. You can call it that if you feel like it. But D minor, you'll notice, is not going to work with our dominant chord. Gives you a beautiful 11th chord, but that's a different subject, right? We're sticking strictly with the dominant, so no D minor. Here's E flat minor. Well, that's a very fun one, right? We've got raised 9 plus 11, right? So raised 9, raised 11. So far, we've been able to group all of the altered tones all in an upward direction or a downward direction. I think it's handier that way. E minor, not going to work because of the B clash. F minor, not going to work because of the F clash. Let's try F sharp minor. Oh, cool. Who would have thought that C sharp minor and F sharp minor go over C7? So here's F sharp minor, gives us the flatted ninth, and the flatted fifth, and the 13th, right? It's always 13, by the way, never 6, because we have a 7th, so we don't have 6th and 7th in the same kind of chord. Here's C major 6, 9, and here's C dominant 9, and that's a 13. That's why we're going there. Okay, so we left off at F sharp minor. Well, G minor's okay. It gives us a ninth. It's nothing wild, but it works. A flat minor or G sharp minor is not going to work because of this B. A minor will work, however. The only extra note we gain is that 13th. That's the only thing that gives us. This is A minor. B flat minor doesn't work because of the F, and B minor doesn't work because of the B. Okay? So, to review, C minor, C sharp minor, E flat minor, F sharp minor, G minor, and A minor. Those are the minor triads that fit over C7. Now let's take a look at the fourths, okay? We're going to build the fourths down from C. There's a nice plain fourth. It's giving us a ninth. That's all we're getting here. Here's the next one. It's, well, a bunch of black keys against that. That's cool. We have raised 9, flat 9, and now this note. Well, we've got raised and flatted, so it's 6 of 1, half a dozen. Will we call this G sharp or A flat? You decide. Here's the next fourth. Notice I dropped the E here because now we have a double E. Here's the 13th and the 9th. This next one is not working because it has an F. This next one is not working because it has a B. Can you see here? Here's a B. And the next one isn't working because it has an F. So it's F on the bottom and then B in the middle and then F on top. So these ones, chordal chords that don't work, come in groups of 3s. Here's the next one. Well, now we have augmented 5th, flatted 5th, and flat 9. Resolving each of those to F major. Okay? So we have this one, augmented 5th, flatted 5th, raised 9. This one, no problem. Here's the 13th and the 9th and the 5th. This one, we have a doubled 7th now. I think we can put that down here and look for that. How about that? Here's raised 9 and we'll call this raised 5, so we can stay with the raised bit. This one doesn't function because it has a B in it, and this one doesn't function because it has a B flat in it, and this one doesn't function because it has a B in it. So there were two, those and that don't work. All the others did. Let's keep going, shall we? Let's see what diminished triads fit over C7. C diminished gives you the raised 9, and let's call this the raised 11. D flat diminished gives us a flat 9. This one has an F in it, so that's not going to fly. This one gives us raised 9 plus 11 and 13. That's an integral part of the chord, no big deal there, nothing unusual. This one doesn't happen. It has a B and an F. Here's F sharp diminished over C7, which gives us our raised 11 and 13. Now this one is G diminished, which gives us the same flatted ninth as that D flat diminished. And then G sharp diminished doesn't work because of the B, but A diminished should work. Very bluesy, very Horace Silver. B flat diminished. Yet another inversion still gives us the D flat, and this one doesn't work because it has the B and the F in it again. Okay, let's try augmented triads and see what we get. C augmented gives us C augmented. Imagine that. D flat augmented has an F in it, that won't work. But D augmented gives us our 9 and plus 11. E flat augmented has a B in it, so that won't work. But E augmented is the same thing as this. Well, as you can see, we're going to run out of fun options here pretty fast, right? As everything is either an inversion of this, or this, or this. And these two worked, and this one didn't, right? So, but this one, no go, no go, no go. But this one has an F on top, sorry. So all of the scale tone augmented triads in the whole tone scale of the root work. So the only things that didn't work were augmented, major, diminished, or minor triads, and any chordal triad that had an F or B in it that contraindicated or were not able to be superimposed over our C7 because they are G7 notes. Thank you for watching.